you hit on a truism. Why is it so hard to galvanize the African Americans here in Fort Wayne? I mean, most of us came from Alabama, Mississippi, you know, places from the South,
Yep,
and we have a lot in common. And you would think that if we have all this stuff in common, that it shouldn't be hard to pull us together. But yet, you know, it doesn't happen.
Well, one reason you got to understand why the people left the South to come up here: jobs, money.
Well, I mean, everybody is pursuing the American dream.
True that. And that American dream is the land of the plenty and the land of the waste. If that's what you're pursuing, I'm not pursuing no American dream. My thing, what I'm pursuing is unity. I just want to live amongst my brothers and sisters kindly. I don't want the drama. We've been doing that too long. Can we change the drama? And there's a way to change it. Just stop it. Some of our people are so sick, they're going to need help. From the drugs that they don't infested in our neighborhood, they're so sick, they're going to need help. Some of them ain't going to get it. Some of them ain't going to make it.
You know, I was listening to Dick Gregory recently.
That's my guy.
And he mentioned that those Mart Liquor beers are only sold in the black areas. And he said, Lord knows what they're putting in those beers. Now, I don't know. I would think that Americans wouldn't do that. They wouldn't target ethnic groups.
It's not that they targeting a certain people or a certain person or a certain generation. It's not that. It's profit. It's money. Look, when you go to most of these gas stations and they got the blunts all in the window because they know that's what sells. Whatever sells, that's what they're marketing. They promote things and they see what promotion they eat the most of. So if I'm promoting and you eating all that, I'm going to give you more of that. That's why the people got to stop certain things. Change the way we think, change the way we eat. Everything out here is not good for us. It's so contaminated. Even the air we breathe is not even good for us. So how do we change things? You know? Start with self. It's an individual thing. Respect our elders. Get back to our elders.
Back to certain basic things.
That's right. Growing our fruit in the ground. Gardening. Cornbread. You know?
So,
pans of cornbread, pots of greens, stuff like, you know how it used to be. We always had plenty to eat. It wasn't a whole bunch of meat. You got meat every now and then, but it wasn't a whole bunch of meat, which ain't all that good for you anyway.
But you know, you have a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm for life, and optimism there too. But how do you stay optimistic, especially working in the judicial system and seeing all that? Then when you drive home, you see all that, and you see all the quick-tempered young guys and what's going on. How do you stay optimistic that we can grab this thing and fix it?
It's the divine power. It's nature, because I know that didn't no man make me and didn't no man make this earth. So there's a guideline for living out here in this world. The guideline is with nature. Native Americans knew that. When the animals did something, they did it. Storm coming, the animals running, what do? You follow the animals, duh. We do not need no man to try to put no form of life guidelines for us. Nature already did that. The sun already did that. The moon already did that. The sea has already did that. If it tells us this is what we're supposed to do, we need to do it. If we don't do it, this is what's going to happen. Change our ways, not our names.
Well, you know, I'm almost just too inspired here. I'm really levitating. I'm not even touching the floor here right now.
Thank you, bro. 'Cause I can go on and on and on and on and on. This don't change. This is not just something I'm sitting here telling you right now. This is me. This is my character. This is how I become. I'm a musician. I write songs. I compose. I want to hear something positive. My label is Call Me Out Record Positive Sound. My name is Spencer Alexander. I go by Spin Master, Spinny Spin. And I'm not hard to find.
Spencer, I'm glad you showed up here today. You know, we're winding down here. We just have a few minutes left. And tonight's show is just, we'll be having more of this to come because, you know, this is 2006. You know, we're a lot smarter. We learned a lot more over the years. And we can fix things. You know, that's one thing that Reagan did say that made sense. There's nothing wrong with America that we can't fix. And I think that we can fix these things, but we do have to come together. Okay. And that's happening because just as we pull different groups together, the more, you know, you have people that don't look alike, but but they're still people, and they still have the same problems. They still have families. They still have the things that they want to do. But again, there you have it, folks. I hope you picked up some insights here, because we're going to have more of this, especially with the Miamis, especially with the Hispanics, especially with the blacks and the Burmese and the Asians and whatever else other groups that we can get our hands on. So again, thank you all for watching tonight's show. Good night, and God bless you.